Hey guys, it's Smicket here. Welcome to your third C++ tutorial. In the last video, I showed you guys how to do basic input and output using cout and cin, and so that was a lot of fun. But today, I really want to start showing you guys what the heck all of this stuff is and what it means, because you're going to be using this pretty much every time you write a program, and it's important that you know what it is, and you know you're a beginner, so knowing this will give you an added edge. Okay guys, so in this video I'm just doing include IOStream, or just, you could consider me covering just that, okay? But we're gonna need IOStream. For my first example, I'm just gonna show you guys cout, and I'll write, there's a snake in my boot, for no particular reason. And you know, we'll run this program. Yes, save my changes, yada yada. And it prints out there's a snake in my boot. And you know, we already covered this in the last video, but I just want to make the point to delete include IOStream, try and run this program, and it freaks out, highlights it in red. It's pretty much like screaming at you, you know? And that's because it has no idea what cout is or what it's trying to do. You know, this is all just gibberish to my computer now. And basically because we're including a header file, called IOStream. And within IOStream is a bunch of code that someone a long time ago painstakingly wrote, and they really defined what cout is and what it does. And, you know, of course, we know that it prints out things to the screen. But, you know, that had to be coded. And we're using someone else's code to do basic things. And so that is the point of a header file. And like I said, it doesn't have to be IOStream. There's lots of different header files. And we're using this pound include and, you know, these less than and greater than signs to just include code into our code, if that makes sense. So you guys, I'm going to show you just another example with cmath. This is another header file that's widely used. I'm sure you'll use it if you continue programming. And inside of cmath are more complex mathematical functions. It has the trigonometric functions in it. It's got square root. It's got exponential kind of functions in there. I'm just going to show you with square root. So we've got our cout. Squirt stands for square root, and I'll stick a 9 inside of the parentheses right next to it, because square root is actually a function that comes from our header file cmath, okay? And so we've got include cmath. I'm gonna run it. Oh, gotcha though. There's an error. No, don't continue the launch. Guys, there's an error because we're still using cout. Duh, we still need include IOStream. So I just want to catch you guys on that if you didn't notice. Okay, so I'm going to hit run again. It has been modified. I'm going to save the changes. And whoa, there you go, guys. It is going to IOStream using that cout function. Then we're printing out another function from cmath, square root of 9, it's going to equal 3. And hopefully you guys can appreciate how cool that is. I mean, we have a lot of power, and you just started, and yet you have all this stuff at your disposal. It's pretty amazing. So guys, I just want to show you one more thing, and that's why we do it this way, okay? And to be honest with you, the main reason is it's going to speed up your compiling time. Because, you know, what if we just automatically included all of the most popular header files, and, you know, if you needed to do something else, you could just add it, but, you know, why even bother? Just let's include all the most popular ones and not have to even type this in. The reason why C++ wasn't designed that way is because there's a long list of header files, okay? And people use all sorts of different header files for different things. And here's actually a website right here with a bunch of header files that are probably most commonly used, you know, because of the first thing that popped up on Google. So, you guys, if we had to go through and our compiler had to check out every single one of these header files, and all we were trying to do is freaking output the square root of 9. You guys, that's going to take a ridiculously long amount of time. That is so inefficient. And really the only other reason that I want to tell you guys is it keeps your code nice and neat. You know, once you start coding and your programs start getting really big, it's going to really help you organize, because you can actually write your own header files, which I'll have a different tutorial for that down the line. So yeah, you can actually write your own header files and use different functions that you've written and put in those header files, and it'll keep your code really neat. But don't worry too much about that. I mean, obviously I'm just now telling you what a header file is, so don't worry about making your own. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys in this video. Go ahead and move on to the next one to knock out what using namespace standard means. Alright guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video if you're enjoying it. Alright, peace out.